So you are watching this video because you've got a YouTube channel, you're really enjoying doing it, and you want to make it grow. Well, stay tuned because I'm going to share with you 8 ways to make sure your YouTube channel grows. So you've started your YouTube channel. Congratulations and welcome to a world of great fun and a superb community. And whether your YouTube channel is to do with vlogging or gaming or cars or makeup or how to make a really good cheese scone, the first thing you've got to have is content. If you've got no content, what's the point? Get some content. You need to have at least 10 decent videos on your channel, and that's what brings us to number 1, quality. It is a fact that the quality of your content is going to directly affect the number of people that want to watch your videos and subscribe to your channel. It makes sense, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with recording your telly or recording yourself on an iPhone or something like that, but the fact remains, I'm sorry, that is not going to grow you a channel that's going to have 100,000 subscribers. It's just never going to happen. People want to see high quality videos with content that they are interested in. So with that in mind, make sure that you're talking about something that you've got some authority in, something that you know about, something that you enjoy, because then that will convey across to the watcher and they'll think, actually, this person knows what they're talking about. It's absolutely brilliant. I think I'll watch some more of this. Also, it's worth investing in your channel. Now, I'm not talking about hundreds and hundreds of pounds or dollars or whatever your currency is, just a little bit to make the experience for the watcher just a little bit better. I would recommend getting a capture card, which is something like an Elgato. There's a link in the description for 2 different types of Elgato that you could use for your console. Definitely invest in a mic. I use a Snowball Ice Mic, which is brilliant. Again, 2 versions in the link in the description below. Please do use those. I think they are great little instruments. And one more thing on quality, get yourself some kind of editing capability. Don't just dump your downloaded stuff straight onto YouTube, because nobody's going to want to watch all those outtakey bits. They're just not interesting. Get something that's free. If you like, your computer will come with Movie Maker, or maybe it comes with iMovie or something like that didn't cost you any money. Use them, they're great tools. Or you can invest a little bit. I use Camtasia. It's not the best, but it definitely does the job, and you've got loads of other suites out there that you can also use. I recommend you have a search on YouTube and find what one suits you. And that brings us to number 2. The quality of your videos needs energy. It's no good you having a commentary on your video that sounds like this and people think it's really boring, because they're not going to listen, they're not going to watch. Get some energy into your voice. Make it sound like you're actually enjoying what you're doing, because if you're not, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. If there is energy in your voice, people will be energetic about your videos. Get it in there or get off YouTube. Bottom line, you've got to have energy in your commentary. It is absolutely essential. And number 3 is attraction. If your YouTube page doesn't look attractive, people aren't going to stop on it for very long. You've got to use the tools that YouTube give you to make your front page look like it is worth stopping on. Make sure your channel art is bright and shows exactly what your channel is all about. People want to see literally at a glance what they're going to be enjoying on your channel. They don't want to have to search for it. People are lazy. You're lazy. I'm lazy. Everyone's lazy. They want it laid out. What is your channel about? The channel art has to say it very loudly. Your icon also has to say it very loudly. Make sure it is there. Make sure it is gorgeous. Otherwise, you're going to lose people that just wander through and never even knew you were there, and that would be a terrible shame. And whilst on the subject of making sure people know exactly what your channel is about, get yourself a trailer. Maximum 2.5 minutes. I recommend less than 1.5 minutes. Quickly telling people what your channel is all about. It will get a lot of views, people will enjoy watching it, and it will make them want to come and see more. And moving on to number 4, and this is a biggie, descriptions. I cannot stress enough how important it is to make sure you use as much description as you possibly can in your videos. YouTube, Google, and every other search engine needs to know where to find you. And if you don't get all the keywords and all the key phrases into your description, you are not going to get seen. You could have the best video on the planet. No one will see it if you haven't put a good description in there. If you've got something that is unique, make sure that it's described well in the description and also your title. Now, the best way to do this is to go into YouTube and type into the search engine something relevant to your channel. Once you start typing, it will auto-populate and you will see what the most commonly searched terms are on YouTube. to be able to search for that kind of video. Get those phrases into your descriptions. It's really, really simple. Get the keywords into your descriptions. That will start to rank you in YouTube and in Google, and you will be seen more and more, and as a result you'll get more traffic. It just makes sense. Get the key phrases and the descriptions into your videos. And at number 5, probably the most important one, if your YouTube page is your shop window, then your thumbnails are your merchandise. You have to put absolutely amazing thumbnails down. This is something that I am not great at doing. Be better than I am at doing this. Get superb thumbnails, make them stand out from the page. You are going to appear in a list of 15, 20, 30 different videos. All of their thumbnails are going to be a tiny little dot. Yours has got to stand out so people will smack yours. Make it colourful, make it relevant, and make sure it represents what appears in the video. Don't start putting stuff in there that doesn't appear just to get people to click on it. That's clickbait. Theoretically, it's really bad. People do use it, but it doesn't represent what's in your videos, and people will eventually get fed up with it and never come back. Make them bright and make them brilliant. Now, you do not need an expensive editing suite like Photoshop or something like that to make really, really good thumbnails. If I get 200 likes on this video, I will do a tutorial of how to make a thumbnail using only free software that you can find on the internet, not even stuff that you download. 200 likes, I'll make sure that tutorial is available to you to watch. And number 6 is engagement. Make sure that people are engaged in what you're doing. Get chatting to them in the comments. Make sure at the beginning of your video you engage them. Make sure you're asking them to like your video, to share your video, and maybe even subscribe, although you tend to do that halfway through and towards the end. If you ask them and you pull something up on the video at the same time, you get a visual cue and an auditory cue, and that latches into people's brains even more. And the psychology of YouTube means it's a higher chance of you getting a subscription or a like or a share on that video. One really important thing, do not sub for sub. It is useless. It does nothing for your channel. All you get is a completely inactive sub, and it's a number and it means nothing. Don't be tempted to do it. Don't go around trying to do it. It's just not worth the effort. Brings us into number 7 on the home straight is social media. Social media is an absolutely amazing way of getting your channel and your videos and your content out onto the streets of the world. But a word of caution, you don't just dump your video posts all over social media. It is a community. Treat it as a community. Get involved, talk to people, listen to what they've got to say. If people feel they know you, if people feel that you post about things other than your channel, other than your videos, they are more likely to click into your videos when you do post them. Personally, I find that the best results come from Twitter, from Google Plus and from Facebook, but that doesn't necessarily mean the same will be true of you. You need to experiment with social media, make sure that you use the platform in the way the platform is meant to be used, because each one is just a little bit different, and you need to make sure you're using it to its absolute fullest. Personally, I think Twitter is amazing. Get yourself onto Twitter. If you've not already got a Twitter account, you should definitely do so. And also preempt by making sure that your Twitter account name and your Facebook page and all these other social media names that you've got are the same as your channel name, because that means there will be a continuity across all of the platforms and people will be able to find you much, much easier. And last but by no means least, the 8th thing is talking. Just talk to people, either in real life or online. Make sure you comment on other people's channels, but don't spam your channel link on their channel, because that will become really irritating. You'll get a really bad name for yourself, especially if it's a channel that have got a lot of followers that people really, really like. Don't do spamming, but chat to them, talk to people, talk to small tubers, talk to bigger tubers. They actually do talk back. I swear to you, it does happen. It's a really, really good way of making new friends, and those friends will bring other friends, and you end up building a community that really, really works. I've got about 4,000 subs that make this particular video, but a lot of those subs have come as a result of just chatting to people. Get yourself out there and enjoy talking. That is what this is all about. So there you go, 8 rules that are going to help you grow your YouTube channel. I don't profess that these are the only 8 rules. I don't profess that I've put them in the best way. I don't think I'm a master by any stretch of the imagination, but what I do know is if you engage these 8 rules, you will find that your YouTube channel will grow if you put in the effort and the work and the love to make it happen. really good luck. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, please do share it with your friends and on social media, and please do hit that sub button for more great content from me, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.